Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ngozi and this is Ngozi Series TV. You're welcome to my channel. In this channel I talk about my life story, life experiences, and I do recipe when I'm opportune or free to do so. And I'm a newly qualified nurse and I'm practicing here in the United Kingdom. I talk about my career line as well. I bring my experiences to this channel. If you love this kind of videos, then please do me well to click the subscribe button and subscribe. Turn your bell on for notification, and please lastly do not forget to like this video. So today I'm going to be talking to you guys about do's and don'ts in my profession. Every nurse in this country come under one umbrella, which is NMC. NMC is the body that regulates all nurses and midwifery. We are all under one body. So as a nurse that is practicing here in the United Kingdom, there are some things that you are not allowed to do. Even if your belief says so, you are not allowed to do them. If you go ahead to do those things, you will land yourself into serious problem that you will, if not careful, I repeat it can lead to one losing their pin. And you know, pin is one of the things that qualifies you as a nurse. So without pin in this country, you cannot practice as a nurse. Even after graduating, you know, from the university, studying for 3 years, after graduating, if you do not have pin, my dear, you are not considered to be a qualified nurse. That is how it operates in this country. So you will hear nurses talking about, oh, it's my pin is online, my pin is in, I'm putting my pin in the line, my pin. Do not blame them. Me too, I used to feel that before, everything pin. But when I became a nurse, I now realized how important the pin is. So me as a nurse, I have my pin. So everything I am doing to protect my pin, not to lose my pin. So when you hear nurses use that phrase, do not get mad at them, do not get angry, or do not say, Abba, waiting only you get pin. My dear, it's not easy. So guys, yeah, so that is how important it is, the pin to nurses in this country. Literally, your pin is your pin is everything. Without pin, you cannot qualify. Even when you graduate, you have your results, you must register your results for NMC to issue you that pin. When you have that pin, now you can call yourself a qualified nurse in the United Kingdom. And anywhere you're going to look for a job, the first thing they will ask you, oh, do you have your pin? What is your pin? Can we have your pin? Pin. So you're going to hear about this pin thing. So yeah, so pin is very important to nurses in the United Kingdom. I don't know if other country uses pin. I'm going to research on that and find out if, like United States, the nurses have their own pin as well. But I don't think if anything like that exists in my country I'm coming from. But in this country, our pin is very important to us, all nurses. It doesn't matter if you are a adult nurse or mental health nurse or child nurse or disability nurse. Every arm of nurse has their pin. Once you are a nurse in this country, before you practice as a nurse, you must have your pin. So pin is very important. So yeah, back to our topic of the day. As a nurse, the things that we are not allowed to do as a nurse. Number one thing, especially when, I don't know, it doesn't matter where you're working, whether it's healthcare, whether it's nursing home or hospital or private healthcare, all rules are rules when it comes to the nursing body. So one of the things that you are not allowed to do is to try and pray for your patients. You are not allowed to bring your Christianity or your religion. It doesn't matter your religion. You're not allowed to bring that in your working environment. Remember, in this United Kingdom is a multicultural country where we have all background, all colors. We have the blacks, the Caribbean, the Asian. We have the Christian, Muslim, Buddhist. You know, name them all. It's a multicultural country or multicultural society we are living in. Especially, I'm speaking specifically now about the United Kingdom. So one of the things you are not allowed to do is to bring your religion into your workplace. So you must respect your patients. I know, especially there are sometimes you come across some people, like they are really poorly, they are really sick. Respect them, respect their religion, respect their space, respect their privacy. Do not, this is no go area. if you go ahead to start bringing in your religion, bless you if that patient picks it up. If that patient picks it up, that nurse will go in for it, because they will see it as if you're trying to, which word will I use? Is it intimidate, or for that nurse, you're trying to, bring your religion or pray for the patient or say your prayer, whichever religion you are. But the person you are doing that to might see it in a different way, because it's not the way I'm reasoning. That is not how Mr. B will be reasoning. Our reasoning differs. The way we assimilate information or we assimilate things differs. So Mr. A will be thinking that, oh, I want to pray for Mr. B because I'm a Christian. If I pray for Mr. B, this sickness, God might intervene and it gets well. Let me just pray for Mr. B. My faith will help Mr. B. But Mr. B, on the other hand, will be saying, what does she take me to? What is she taking me for? Why is she doing this? Is it that, or people reason differently. So it's a no go area when it comes to nursing relation, when it comes to nurses and their patient they are looking after. So that is no go area. So one of the things that me as a nurse I'm not allowed to do is to bring my religion into my career or my care with my patient, my personal care with my patient. Care for your patient, show kindness, show empathy, show compassion. That is what we are there for. That is why we are nurses, to show compassion, show empathy, show that we really care, care for them, give them the best of care that we can. But when it comes to the religion aspect, it's no go area. So you must keep that aside and differentiate that, put that aside when it comes to the care that you give to your patients. So one of the no go area for nurses is for you to bring your religion into the relationship between you and your patients. Okay, so that is one of the things that as a nurse in this country I'm not allowed to do. Nurses are not allowed to do. So if you're thinking of going into this kind of career, you are thinking of coming into nursing, have it in the back of your mind. Or if you're a student that is practicing right now, or if you're a student that is studying to become a nurse, have it at the back of your mind. Or if you are just considering coming a fresher, you're just planning to become a nurse and you're a spiritual person, just know that this aspect of your life cannot interfere with this aspect of your life. Me, yeah, I'm a Christian, I'm a born-again Christian, but I know my limits when it comes to my relationship with my patients. I know my boundary, I know what not to say, and I know what to say. So one of the things you must avoid is bringing your Christianity or your religion. Let me not use Christianity. Let me use the word religion. Bringing your religion into the relationship between you and your patient. So number 2 thing that you are not allowed to do is to take the details of your patient. For example, I'm looking after Mr. Flower. Mr. Flower is about to be discharged. I've been looking after Mr. Flower for the past 3 or 4 days, and Mr. Flower is about to be discharged, and Mr. Flower asks for my details, and I go ahead and I give Mr. Flower my phone number, my full name, my address, or my social media account, and Mr. Flower does the same, gives me his number, his home address, and everything. Then after Mr. Flower has been discharged after Mr. Flower is discharged from the hospital, me and Mr. Flower will go and meet up somewhere for a cup of tea or whatever. Maybe we don't have any bad intention, no evil intention attached to it, but it's no go area. You can't do that as a nurse. You cannot do that. You are not allowed to do that. When you do that and you are caught, if care is not taken, it will end up in a disciplinary action. And if care is not taken, that nurse might go ahead to lose his or her pain. That is another no-go area as a nurse. Let your relationship end in the hospital. It doesn't matter how long you've looked after this patient, doesn't matter how long you've been caring for Mr. Flower. When Mr. Flower is going, oh, Mr. Flower, it's nice looking after you. Hope you get well, take care of yourself. Oh, Mr. Flower, oh, Miss B, thank you so much for looking after me. I appreciate. Thank you. God bless you and your team. Miss C, whenever you see her, I just want to say thank you. And you in return, oh, Mr. Flower, I'm so happy to see you going home. I'm so glad that you are okay now. Please do take care of yourself. Blah, 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 blah. Bye. Bye-bye. Let it end there. That is where it's supposed to end. So you're not allowed to go beyond that. You are not allowed to start sharing your information with Mr. Flower. You are not allowed to collect Mr. Flower's information. Your relationship with Mr. Flower ends there. Period. Case closed. Bye. Bye. That is it. I'm just giving you guys, I'm just saying it in no particular orders. I'm just, calling the number or discussing it in no particular orders. The number 3 thing that you are not allowed to do as a nurse is to collect gifts from your patient. Yes, this one is another big don't when it comes to nursing career. So as a nurse, you are not allowed to receive any gift from your patients. Like I use Mr. Flower in the previous point. Now I'm looking after Mr. Pencil, and Mr. Pencil is about to be discharged, and Mr. Pencil will now write me a check, or cash out a big money, or he has money in his wallet, because some of all these patients, they come to the hospital with huge amount of money. That is why as a nurse, I don't know about other trusts, but in the trust that I work, if we admit a patient, we'll go through all the patient property, what the patient came in with. We'll have them, list them, document them properly, and you have a witness, not only me. For instance, I admit Mr. Pencil, I will go through all Mr. Pencil's property, and I will have a co-witness with me that will go through everything that I've listed. If there is money, we write it down, we count it, we cross-check it, and we confirm with Mr. Pencil that Mr. Pencil, you have £80 in your wallet. Do you want us to keep this money for you, or do you want to keep this money by yourself? Depending on the choice that Mr. Pencil made, we will now keep the money, or he keeps this money, but we have record of the money with us. So any property that the patient came in with will have everything properly documented. So for example, now Mr. Pencil now has been looked after by me or one of my colleagues, and Mr. Pencil now is about to be discharged, or he has been discharged and is about to go. Mr. Pencil will just Nurse B, please excuse me, you go to Nurse B, you go to Mr. Pencil. Mr. Pencil will just fold something in your hand and press it and just say, please, just for your eyes only, please, just for you only, thank you so much. You are not allowed. No, thank you, Mr. Pencil, I'm so sorry, I can't accept that. Period. You are not allowed to receive any gifts from any patient whatsoever. It doesn't matter how little these gifts are, you are not allowed to receive. The highest thing you can receive from a patient is like a chocolate, biscuit, or whatever, and even at that, you are not allowed to collect it. Even if the patient gives it to you, you will have to hand that chocolate or whatever to the nurse in charge or the ward manager or whatever, and that will be split or put in the staff room for everyone to have a feast on it. So these are the things that as a nurse you are not allowed to do. Is you must learn how to differentiate your relationship with your patients, know your boundaries, know what you have to do and what you don't have to do, know what you have to say and what you don't have to say. And this brings me to the last point that I'll be talking about today, is calling your patients names like, oh, my darling, my dear, or yes, sweetie, or yes, darling. Is all those petty names. As a nurse, you have to be professional. You have to be professional. If your patient name is Mr. Wood, hi Mr. Wood, good morning Mr. Wood, how can I help you, da 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 da. Address your patient by their name, not going about addressing your patient with yes darling, oh yes sweetie, or who is your sweetie. For crying out loud, is your patient, is not your sweetie, or is not your husband, or is not your, I mean, you understand what I'm trying to say. So you must maintain that professionalism. When you're addressing your patient, you must address your patient appropriately. Mr. Wood, Mr. Green, Mr. This. I mean, that is where professionalism comes in. Because there are some patients that when you refer them with all this name, it gets them upset. They say, don't patronize me, or don't call me that. I am not your sweetie, I am not your darling, my name is that. Some people might just, some patients will not say anything, but it's not the right word. It's not the right way to address your patient. When you're addressing your patient, you address them by their name, by their choosing name. So guys, these are some of the do's and don'ts of nursing career or nursing profession. I hope you enjoy watching this video. If you have any question, please feel free to drop your question in the comment section, and I'll do it to get back to you. Until I come your way next time, remain blessed. I love you. Bye.